Hey guys, so I just got back from class and you'll never guess what showed up. It's the new PS4 and I got my manly scissors and I'm gonna unbox it because apparently I guess some of you guys actually want to watch me unbox this, even though if watching me do this I would find it extremely boring, but you know, thank you guys for thinking I'm entertaining. I'm really not, but anyways, yeah, so I'm not left-handed, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I guess I'll just yeah, let me just put this in on that and then I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, so lighting's horrible, but I don't really want to move that camera stand because that's in a really good position where if I do commentaries it just kind of works, so I'm just gonna leave that there. So anyways, while I unbox this, yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing the supply drop opening today because like I kind of alluded to in the previous commentary, it's gonna take a really long fucking time for me to download everything because I'm gonna have to do like the software update. I'm gonna have to do the re-download Infinite Warfare along with all of the DLC stuff, because if you get a digital version, like I forgot my my hard copy, which I got for like a huge discount, just because like I don't always want to play the DLC. I want to play like normal matches, on the regular maps, because I like the normal maps a lot better like than the DLC. There's some like whatever Resistance was, they remastered it and they redid it for, was it DLC 3 I think, or whatever it was, whatever they did for Resistance. So Resistance was a really good Modern Warfare 3 map, and I played it once or twice, but like having to stick with the other 3 maps, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like the other 3 maps. I think one of them was like it was like an opera house that got like hit by like an avalanche. I didn't like that one very much. There was that one that was like an amusement park or like a paintball place. I didn't like that one. So there was one other one. I just didn't like those maps that much. So I just wanted to play like the Resistance remake, and that was it. So after playing it twice and having to play those other maps, I didn't like it. DLC 4, I've barely played any of the maps. I'm just not a fan, so it's just whatever. Like I like the OG maps. I like the original maps. I like those. So that's why you guys have been seeing like a bunch of gameplay, like with me just playing the original maps and like trying to get good gameplay, going on some streaks. I also like the matchmaking's a lot faster. Like I don't have to wait as long to get put in a game because I have to wait for people with the DLC, and it just has to do that matchmaking where like it just keeps like whittling down the list, like where it starts off like, oh, who's near you that has all the DLC, and it's like, okay, who's near you that has most of the DLC, and like, oh, who's near you who has no DLC but is looking for a match, and they'll just throw me in that. So if I'm gonna get like 9 times out of 10, if I'm gonna be put in like a game where no one has DLC, why not just start there? So that's my reasoning. So here's the PS4. In an almost as huge box as the box I just unboxed. And here it is. In all its outdated glory. It's a slim. My other one that I've been using is not a slim, so hopefully there's a size difference because I'm pretty sure they factored that in with the price. So let's just open this up and reveals another box. Alright, I just bought a box to buy a box. Nice. So a box in a box in a box. No, I don't want to break anything, so let me be extra careful with this. Here we are. Knowing me, being clumsy and shit, I would probably break it, so I'm going to be very careful to try to not break it. Alright, so we got cords. This is for the controller. Maybe I don't know if you guys actually want to see that. That's what it looks like for the controller. You guys have seen the PlayStation before. You guys don't need me to show you. Okay, here's the cord for the power that goes into the PS4. And here is my controller, my warm control. All this is warm because it's been baking in the sun, so there you guys can see that. And here's the PlayStation 4, and yeah, there it is. Oh, it does like a lot. It looks a lot smaller than my other one. Wow, that is slim. Wow, that is so much smaller. Like I don't have to like balance it with 2 hands. Like I can hold this with 1 hand easily and feel like I'm not gonna break it. Wow, that's a lot smaller. I'd say this is like, wow, it's like 3/4 the size of like a normal PS4. Maybe even less, maybe 2/3. That's really small. Wow. Okay, I'm actually impressed. I can actually, move this if I wanted to. Like the problem with my old PS4 and the one I'm still using and why I was gonna get a Pro but ended up getting this one is that I can't transport the PS4 like my usual one, like the one I'm using for all the gameplays and stuff like that. I can't transport it because like this is just a comparison with me. Like this is so much smaller. Like this I could actually fit in my suitcase. So I guess if it ever comes down to it, I can transport it, but yeah, this is it. All the buttons are a little bit different. Maybe you guys could see that. The power button's right here and stuff like that. It's no longer like, like whatever here is like on the PS4, like on the old one, you have to like press a button here to turn it on, or press the power on the controller. But yeah, this is a lot smaller. Like everything's really condensed and, you know, slimmer, which, you know, with the name PS4 Slim, you would, you know, assume. So yeah, I guess I'll set this up and make sure the TV works, because I haven't even tried that out yet. I mean, it powers on, but I don't know if like everything's, you know, the circuitry and whatnot is good. So yeah, I guess I'll be back when I boot everything up and start updating and all that updating glory. Oh my god, I'm gonna love it. So yeah, see you guys soon. Okay, so you might notice that my TV is gone, and so is my chair, and that's because the most convenient power outlet, which is right over there, does not work. And I probably should have checked that before I moved in, but I didn't, so now I'm stuck with this mess, which leads to this mess, which leads to this mess over here. And yes, it is as bad as it looks. So I got my PS4 on the chair, and I got the TV on my counter, and so that's great. Actually, this could work in theory. I guess if I wanted to move this table over here, but it would just look so darn ugly, and then I need my chair back. So I'll have to figure that out, I guess. But anyways, yeah. So I did the system update. It was like system update 5.00, and it was I think 365 megabytes. So it took about 5 minutes. So definitely not as bad as I thought. But God, Infinite Warfare is like 59.94 gigabytes. Like that is. Oh my god, just like that ending is like a third of what I just downloaded. So like that is gonna take forever. So I still need to figure out what my email and passwords were. I probably should have figured all that stuff out before I came back here to the apartment, but I didn't bring my little sheet of paper that had all my passwords and stuff down, so I'm gonna have to remember what my accounts were, and if I even like get the emails right, so I'm gonna have to figure that all out. So I'm not gonna take you guys along for that boring journey into my mind that is quite the labyrinth and enigma it is. It's it's a very confusing place and nothing makes sense. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna figure that out, try and remember what everything was, because if I don't, then that kind of jeopardizes the whole supply drop opening, which I'm trying to do hopefully later today, but I wouldn't get my hopes up because yeah, 60 gigabytes on I don't know, like what, 55 megabytes, and that's just my Wi-Fi. I don't even know how like slow my download speed is. So yeah, I want to get my hopes up that I'm going to be able to download everything, you know, before the day's over. And again, that's all for DLC. That's all the content on Infinite Warfare because I didn't bring my hard copy with me. So that fucking blows. But yeah, so I guess if you're really curious, like whatever what's it called, Halloween Scream Hack 2, if you guys are really curious, just like, you know, just look it up. Like you don't have to wait for my shitty like opening. Again, like none of my openings are good, and just to add on top of that, I already got spoiled on what the two items were. It's, I think, an RPR Evo variant, and it's a KBS Longbow variant. I didn't see like what their abilities were, like, you know, their gun perks. I didn't see that, but I did see what guns, because they're all over the place in my recommended videos, whatever that spot is on the right side of the video, where they just spoil it for me. Like they threw it, like all the not clickbait, but like all the thumbnails are just like in my face, like this is what you get. And it's like, oh fuck, you fucking ruined it for me. Thanks a lot, whoever your YouTuber name was. So that kind of sucks. So that kind of takes away from, like, you know, the initial like shock value, like, oh my god, this is in the thing, but no, I already know what it is, so thanks for ruining the surprise. But anyways, yeah guys, so hopefully you found this entertaining. I'll figure this whole situation out on my own. Try to remember what my emails and what my passwords were, because god, that's kind of like step number one. If I can't get to step number one, then I can't really climb the rest of the staircase. So anyways, yeah guys, just hopefully you enjoyed this, like I said, and until next time, have an awesome day. I will see you all in the next video.